So it's a book about two manuscripts, I would say. One is an album of pictures with the representation of the First Nation, the plants and the animals that were known in the, I would say, around 1700. So it's quite early in the history of Canada. And the other is a text written in parallel to that, where you find exactly the same mention, which is called Histoire naturelle des Indes occidentales. This is hard to translate, because if you translate the natural history of West Indies, it's not what it is about. It's about New World, and it's about Canada, basically, and a little bit of United States. So the author was a Jesuit priest that wrote this text, hoping to publish it, of course. Probably the two things where this was supposed to be given to the Library of the King at the time. In Tulsa, Oklahoma, there's a McGill-Queen museum where they have the Codex, which is like a book, in fact. It's related to the Histoire naturelle, mais it's original. But the image, we don't have records in the Bibliothèque Nationale and things like that, so we don't know what happened exactly with this. It pops out in 1930, so many people say, it's just a forgery. But when you see the things now, it's a real, genuine things. It's a beautiful ink drawing, very dark. And indeed, the pictures are accurate enough for modern ornithologists to recognize which bird it is. But they have a naive quality that as an art historian I appreciated. I liked it. And all this began with this idea that did we have, at the beginning of the colony, say when the first settlers here, did we have anything that will reflect a certain enthusiasm to the new country that they were visiting? See? Because most of the art of that period is religious art. And it's painting that were rolled and put in the boats and brought with them and put in churches. See? And they reflect nothing, of course, of what there is. And so there's no landscape, there's no things like that at the time, but there was these type of books, you see, or even engravings in books. So that was, in fact, what I was looking for, so the kind of reaction to the country who will not be just importing works from outside. So in that sense, it's a major example.